Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Spirit Journey. Yes, today is Tuesday, December 22, 2020, and the time is now 4:36 a.m. Wow, how I feel right now. Yeah, just had gotten out of bed to get my earphones so you could hear me a little clearer. Yeah, a little tired. My motor's just getting moving right now. And yes, you're looking outside this beautiful early Tuesday morning. See the buildings and everything. Yeah, it's showing clearer now. I can see more outside, at least in this monitor. Uh, yeah, I have the camera um, looking on it at its profile rather than straight on. The cord that I have attached, it's plugged in the smartphone, and so it's not as long. So I have to position it in a different way. Uh, but anyway, I hope your day is doing well. Oh, I feel like a lot of thoughts, kind of all over the place. I had waken up the first time around I think 1:30 in the morning. And then I turned on I had my tablet right next to me. It was on the first time. It was on over the night, and it's propped up right next to me. And I fall asleep with the video on. And when I gotten up the first time, I put another video on, turned on my right side, and fell back to sleep. And I think actually both times, I think I saw something, and I think it was the same type of place. I think. I wish I could remember more details, but at least I'll do my best, and I'll try to, say what I could remember. Yes, I saw another vision. I think the first time I was actually dreaming, and I felt uncomfortable in the dream, and it was strangely enough, um, the anxiety about getting married, and I think I was a, a young girl, but I was something else. I was some other person, but I remember in my body, I could feel the anxiety and the stress of getting married. And I think the girl that I was sitting next to, that I was right next, something, boy, I wish I could remember more. I think something with an umbrella. I think an umbrella opened up. I was in some place. I wish I could remember. I think was I on a bus or something? I forget. I was in some place, and I think some type of umbrella opened up or something, and it was in the way. It wasn't room enough for it to open all the way. But I remember thinking in the dream, boy, there's the stress of, young girl getting married, what she has to go through. And I think it was a young girl right next to me. And I think she was an Asian Indian, like a person from India type of place. Young, very young. Um, 11, 12 years old. I mean, young girl. Brown. I think a little browner than me, but brown, like similar to my coloring. That's what I think that I remember. And then I did awaken, and then I think the vision began. Um, I'm not sure what the vision, whether they were same place, but either way, I remember seeing. I was in a room, a dimly lit room. Uh, it was long, um, narrow, relatively narrow. It was more. It was long. It seemed, um, and the lighting that did come through um, from the light source from outside. Like natural lighting. There was no like a candle light or anything like that. So it was very, very dim, uh, shadowy, shadows being cast, but just slightly illuminated, the natural lighting from outside. Maybe a window or a door was open. And I, I, I'm looking, at least my vision, I'm seeing the length of the room. Nothing was in the room that I could see. It was bare, very, very bare, very empty feel. The looked like an old place, old, or maybe even abandoned even. Yeah, looked like a very old place. And the floors, again, and noticing the floors. And then now I'm like, so the first time I was like looking across, seeing the length of the room. I guess I'm standing. And the, then I'm looking straight down at the floors. And then my mind, my conscious mind, is really kicking in to try to remember the details. The room, let's see, it was like, it looked like a stone flooring. And it was a pallor, very pale, dingy color. It's one of those colors it's hard to really describe because, with pigments and everything, uh, as it ages, it's not like a pure color because it's faded. But what I gather, like, it was like a pale, like a dusty pale, either a slightly pinkish or slightly purplish color. Those colors confuse me because it's what you could see. Do you see more of the blue pigments or more of the red? So if you see more of the red pigments, it has a slight dusty pink hue, or if it's like a blue, then it seems like more like a pale purplish color. It's one of those type of floors. I can't really tell. Uh, Murky. It was murky color, murky, dusty, pale, and I there were tiles because I saw that they were like um, shapely, the what do you call it, the tiles. Yeah, they had to be tile floors, not like one solid piece. Yeah, they were in pieces. It was stylish. I would imagine in its day it was really a spectacular floor. They just had that look like like something like age had worn out that floor. It's um, almost like scratched up, really in bad condition. And then I remember like as if I'm the I'm the one that's there, And I'm looking now as it like if you kneel on the floor and then you put your face your the side of your face against the floor because you want to see now from a different angle, something like that. Yeah, cause I remember, yeah, cause I was I yes it would I would be like on the side, my face, and I'm really I guess studying the floor, and I guess by going low on the ground like that, maybe I was looking to see how level the ground was, how level, and maybe get a bit, get a different viewpoint of the room. I'm studying the room, studying the floor in particular. And I was trying to get the detail of the floor, but the floor was so badly dusty and um, film. It was in bad condition, but I can tell this must have been a really nice floor at one time. Um, try, was the Trying to remember if the walls. I know I saw part of the walls. It seemed like it was made out of the same type of material to me. All kind of all blended in. Yeah, it's all the same tone. Bare. Uh, yeah, bare. The same type of texture. And I was trying to say to myself, okay, just try to relax. Just try to go with it. Maybe you'll be able to see more. Oh, I remember. Okay, um, I saw a shadow. There was a human figure shadow. You see, like the head, the arms. It was narrow. This shit, not too narrow, but a narrow shadow. A shadow is being cast on the floor. I'm not talking about the shadow people. I'm talking about because you have a natural lighting and your body is casting a shadow. That's what I was seeing. And again, that was towards the right side of my vision. Yeah. It seems like everything is always on my lower right side of the like because see during this time, my eyes are closed to see this vision. And oftentimes I would say 99% of the time it you see it from that quadrant of my third eye vision. And even in this room, it's casting a shadow. Because I'm in that end of the room. And so the light source is behind me. And I see it's casting a shadow. Yeah, I was trying to see more as I want to see more. I want to see more of this person. And I think it stopped for a moment. And then I see another scene. And because I wanted to see more. And then, boom, I saw more, right? I saw two human feet. Two human feet. Um, I wasn't looking like, let's say I'm standing and looking down and see the feet. No, it wasn't like that. It was as if, like, I'm looking straight ahead, and the feet are right in front of my face, pointing upward. And the feet were illuminated, like a light was on it. Yeah, very, very a bright light. It was well illuminated, um, but surrounding it was dim, and they looked like man's feet, a man's feet, a person of color. Yeah, and like with people of color, if your feet don't get a lot of sunlight, it has a pallor to it. Like even my feet, it could have been the coloring of my feet even. My feet may not always get sunlight. You go, if you don't wear sandals or open, barefoot outside, your feet are always covered, so it's pale. So it's a paler look to it. Yes, good morning, viewer. Good morning. So, what was that now? Yeah, so, yeah, let me describe the feet now. Um, it looked like man's feet, and it 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 was kind of chubby, like it had a chubbiness to it. It kind of wide. I think you consider them wide, like it wider as as you go up the foot. I mean that's what it should do, but it just seemed plumper, wider around the middle portion of the feet, and plump, and the toes were were like little knobby. I don't know how to describe toes, but it different from my toes. They were like knobby look. Like the toes, the tips of the toes were very fleshy. Um, they were smooth feet. Um, and again, I just saw the top part of the feet, not the soles of the feet. And I remember seeing the big toes. Yeah, the both feet were together, touching each other. Bare feet, bare feet. I remember seeing the big toe. I was looking at the toes. Short toenails. You know, like so, like some people what they call the nail bed. The nail bed portion of the toe. That's the part with the your natural nail, and everything underneath the natural nail is called the nail bed. They had a short nail bed, and I would gather, either person cuts their toenails so short, and over time the flesh around the toenail gets fuller and fuller. So it has all this tissue around the toenails, puffy. Or, some people bite their toenails. I'm trying to be a little funny here, but but it's true though. You know, I noticed that. That's what I noticed about the feet. Hey, good morning. Hey, Yakov. My feet are heading to the kitchen on my plywood floors. Breakfast ain't. You're funny. Let me read your comment again. Yeah, on my plywood floors for breakfast. Ain't my feet. Yeah, your feet. Hey, Yakov. It's good to see you. Yeah, I say it's 4:54 a.m. You're funny. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I saw. And yet they were illuminated. Funny. You are funny. Yeah, I see your little smiley face. That is funny, boy. Yeah, I'm fascinated. I'm fascinated with today's vision. I don't know, I woke up. I mean, I feel like I don't know, like a little unsettled because maybe because the dream that I had, the dream was anxiety filled. The responsibility of marriage. That was the thought that was going through my mind. And I know I saw a young girl. Maybe I was the girl. I don't know. Maybe I was looking at the girl. No, because something was open. I was experiencing it. Yeah, I'm physically there. and someone opened up something. Like, could have been something like an umbrella, something that you could that opens up bulky like that, and it wasn't enough room. Wish I could remember more, but I did not like how I was feeling. That's the second time recently that thoughts about marriage came through. Remember in one of my other videos within the month or last month, something about marriage that I mentioned, and about anxiety. It was anxiety about it. Wow. Yeah, I feel still in my body, kind of anxious. Yeah, I was very anxious promoting. Um, but the floor, I'm really thinking now. This floor, I mean, I really think, because see, oh, those feet looked familiar. Remember, I had another vision some time ago. It could have been earlier this year or even last year at the construction site. It was muddy, and I'm next to someone, and I presume I'm working with them. So I don't see myself. I'm the observer, the active participant in the vision, and I'm next to an individual, a man, a small figure, and he's barefooted, and it's like muddy all over, muddy floor. We're outdoors, and it was I think you call it a tractor. And I remember seeing the wheels of the tractor, and it was moving, forward and backwards. And I saw the feet. It was chubby little feet with those what I call knobby toes. It was the same type of feet. Yeah, I'm thinking this one. I'm thinking it's the same place, just a different site. I might be a construction worker somewhere else in this world. I strongly think the place is India. That is what I'm thinking. That this, because I look at like, you know, I mean, how could you tell an ethnicity from a feed? But in general, like Americans, I feel very American, and my family. I mean, we have a big family, in size. We're taller than most people, um, in this demographics here. Yeah, bigger, taller, big feet. But when you go outside of the continental U.S., people are smaller, and I just feel the feet. When I look at the feet, I see an Asian foot. And when I was looking at the feet, it reminded, like I had a friend. They were from the Pacific Islander. And some, like, Pacific Islanders now, modern day Pacific Islanders, are really like mixed with a lot of stuff. Because it's near Asia, the Pacific Islands. You have a lot of Asians that are moving to the Pacific Islands. So you have a blend of genetics. You have the indigenous people there, or the first, settlers there, and then you have, the traditional classic East Asian, and some of them, their feet, they may have hair on the top of their foot, you know, um, and I was told that's an Asian trait. You won't find that in Africa. Uh, and for whatever reason, I'm looking at the feet and I'm thinking, is this an Asian? I think this is an Asian foot. It belongs to an Asian person. It didn't have any hair on it. It was hairless. But that's what I'm thinking when I'm seeing it. This is an Asian man, of color, a pallor though. Um, and that's what I'm thinking. I'm wow. Um, it's a person. It was a person there. The shadow, because it was casting a shadow. Um, you could see the neck, the head. The shape was very distinct. Very, it just tiny. It just you saw the head, the arms, but in shadow, and it was tiny. It seemed tiny to me. Uh, what if, what if I am living a parallel life in a place like India, Asia, and I'm a floor expert somewhere? Yeah, I don't have fetishes for floors, really. I mean, I love walking barefoot on floor. Yeah, when I'm outside and then when I come in the house, I love to take off my shoes and walk barefooted. Always done it. Even though I don't like cold floors, but it's just something I've done all my life. I walk on my tippy toes when I walk in the house. In the morning, I don't like my full foot on the floor. So in the morning, when I'm barefooted, I walk on my toes. Always done. I'm not even conscious of it. Uh, yeah, so that's what I was doing this morning. I had to get out of my bed to get my earplugs. Yeah, I left it in the other room, and so I needed to use it to do this video. But there were nice floors, like a pinkish, purplish, pallor, dusty color. Toe walker, that's for the yeah. I walk on my toes. I do. I've always done it. Always, I'm not even conscious. Yeah, yeah. Something I just done. I don't like the cold floor, but I love going barefooted. Yeah, I've never gone barefooted outside. There are people. I know of a lady had told me one time when she was like a hippie growing up. She's in her 70s now, and she said when she was like a youngster, like in high school, she used to go outside barefooted, and that would be during the 19, yeah, like the hippie movement. Interesting, but I've heard that when you walk, you get more grounded. You get more grounded, and what else? You get connected to the earth. I would love to go barefooted. I tried it one time. Um, it could have been this year. I think I went to the park and I tried it for a couple of feet. I said, no, it hurts. Yeah, my feet are sensitive. Some people like I have gone to the Caribbean once, and it was a friend. Let's see. I dig a hole and cover my feet with soil in summer and get connected, and I also cool it. I cool off my feet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That sounds like fun. I would do that, I think. Yeah. I visited the Caribbean once. I went to Martinique before. That it's a French overseas department of France. It's a part of France, and that's where uh, my mother's people are from. And yeah, the girl. I think it was my first visit. Yeah, yeah. I think it's my first visit there. And we had gone to a pond or something like that. And then we were walking. The ground was very rocky. The Caribbean. When you go outside the U.S., the Caribbean, it's very forestry. Nature scenes, and people go barefooted footed sometimes, you know. Her feet had no difficulty walking on top of the rocks and everything. I was in pain. Yeah, her feet were used to it. Yeah, so her feet were very nice, um, but her feet was accustomed to walking on natural surfaces. Now a person like from New York City, the only natural we get is when we go to the beach or something, and that is usually flat. But um, the shells you cut our feet. It's tender. Because growing up, you had socks and shoes on. Remember, like you in elementary school, you walk around with socks and shoes. And I remember living it. Also, I lived in the Caribbean briefly. Martinique, I was just visiting, but I used to live in St. Thomas. And one of the uh, she's originally from St. Lucia, but she migrated to St. Thomas. And let's see, you know you you from the city when walking on marshmallows hurt your feet. That's a good one. That's a good one. That is funny. That was funny. So the lady, uh, yeah, we went to the same church at that time. That's how I knew her. Nice lady. Nice lady. Yeah, ha ha ha. Yeah, that was funny. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to read your message, but yeah. So, yeah, so the lady asked me, "Oh, I bet your feet like real soft and velvety." I said, "Yeah." She said, "Well, how?" Because see, she goes barefooted. She's a natural woman, from the islands, born and raised in the island. But she's half East Indian and half black. Her father was a black West Indian, and the mother was from India. And what else? Yeah, so they're in the Caribbean, and again, she'll be like in her 70s now. So that's considered more old school. Not to say that she's old, being in the 70s, but I mean like of that day, and she's from St. Lucia. People more um, earthy. Kids they walk barefoot in the Caribbean. When you're not going to church or whatever, you walk barefooted. So, when your feet, if you don't have socks on, so the sun rays will hit the surface of, the top part of your feet and it'll dry it out. So mine is soft because it's always in socks and shoes. So I said, yeah, so I told her, I said, well, back in the States, we had to wear socks and shoes all day. That's what I told her. But wow, I'm just amazed at the possibility of having another existence in a foreign place, in a foreign country. And remember yesterday, what was that yesterday did the live stream? Or the day before, it was something about a tile floor too. Yeah, yeah, it's like I'm always looking downward. I guess, I mean, what is the other person feeling? I mean, really, really, let's go here. Let's just say I'm having an existence somewhere else. When I wake up in this room that we're in right now, and having the vision of the other place. So there's two consciousnesses in that person that I'm a part of. The person that's housing that body right now and my consciousness. You know what I'm saying? Because I am seeing through their eyes as if I'm that person. That's how I'm experiencing it. You know, like sometimes, like I've had visions that I've mentioned before of seeing through the person's eyes and then seeing that person, you know? Like first I'm the eyes of the person. I assume I'm the eyes of that person in that room. That was the vision with me being a man again, or seeing, I should say, seeing a man, a Caucasian man, real built, like a like a lumberjack type. I get you. Yeah, you know, big bone, you know, healthy, strong, and I saw his arms and his torso. Yeah, first I'm seeing through his eyes, and then I'm seeing him, watching him diagonally behind him on his left. And I saw his arm. He had a strong looking arms. He's sitting in what you call like a lazy boy chair. I think you call a lazy boy chair. You know, a man's chair. um, and he's just sitting comfortably. Oh, I assumed that it was a fireplace or something in front of him. And his head, he had hairy arms. He had like a reddish blonde color, long hairs on his arm, curly hair. And I think he had those, you know, those guys where it's those long shorts, or I don't know what you call them. The pants fall like, I think like just below the knee. Because I remember, I know I saw his leg, and that's what I said to myself. Oh, he's wearing those short pants, you know. Um, yeah. Oh, baggies you call them. Yeah, those pants they don't go all the way to the ankle. They pass the knee though. I know I saw it. I know that's what I saw. Yeah, he was a modern man. He looked modern, but his furnishings seem older, in my opinion. It was an older house, modest income, modest. He was modest, blue collar type, not fancy, but he's comfortable. You know, he's not poor. He's comfortable, relaxed. Yeah, and again I saw the floor. That was the first thing I saw in the vision, seeing through his eyes. A floor, the wood flooring had, the traditional beams. They were like, like 2 inches wide beams. The standard plank, wooden planks, about 2 inches, 2.5 inches in width. And it had some shellac or something on top of it that seemed old. Plant flooring. Oh, that's what you call it? Okay. Yeah, yeah. This is traditional, and it had that coating, and the coating had like a pale, uh, yellow, brownish yellow. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant, plank. Yeah, planks. Yeah, plank flooring. Yeah, that's what I saw. And yeah, that coating on it looked like it was old, and so it gets discolored, and it looked like something you can chip off. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying when I'm looking at it. And I was looking real close at it, real close. Yeah, somehow I was able to zoom in on the floor. Um, maybe I was maybe a yard away from the floor, and I'm noticing it. And then I was to his side, right behind him. So it's as if you could see through a person's eyes and then see them. And so I was hoping that I would be able to see the person's face that I saw today, but I'm not. I didn't. I don't I don't know why I'm not able to see. Oh, that's right. If I'm them, then how could I see my own face? But I'm sure it's possible if it's all about awarenesses. If I could see his feet, I'm sure I'll be able to see. Um, yeah, if I see his feet, I don't know. But I don't. Oh, did I see somebody's face? Yeah, no, I'm not sure. Yeah, I feel kind of. I actually felt a little unsettled because I woke up, fell back to sleep, woke up again. But I think both visions, because I know I saw visions both times, but I think they were the same type of place. Yeah. Yes. Let's see what you're saying. To dream of a floor represents the theme or tone of your involvement in the situation. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. The condition, color, or type of floor reflects the overall feeling of everything you are doing in your life. Interesting. Interesting. Involvement in a situation. So my involvement. Yeah, you go further with that. That's interesting. My involvement that I'm disassociated, that I'm removed. That's what I would get out of that if something like that I'm removed, like, because I'm not dealing with a being, a human being. I'm dealing with the floor, and in virtually all my wow, wow, wow. I'm thinking now. I'm thinking now as you say that, in virtually all of my visions, of an actual place, it's looking downward. So I look, when I was a young child, I always looked downward. Very interesting. I needed to look straight ahead. When you look down, you have a narrow perspective. So looking up and out, you have a broader perspective in life. Yeah, thank you for saying that. Thank you for that perspective. Yeah, your perspective is very limited. If that's all you see is the floor below you. Wow. I hope. Let's see. Yeah, I really like that. Yeah, I really like that insight. That takes very good insight. Oh, wow. And the feet. I need to start looking up in life. See, that's also why I go to the park, because I'm looking straight ahead. I'm trying to see more in life. Very much so. Yeah, I need to expand more. And I feel interesting. I feel like even now, lately, and I think because of this virus thing, that it's trying to enclose people. It's trying to shut people down. And so they just want you, yeah, when you're looking down, when you're not feeling really good about yourself, you're not really feeling good. When you feel more energetic, you're looking up and out or looking up towards the sky. Yeah, yeah, very much so, very much so. But again, if I'm a floor specialist, yeah, because it makes no sense for someone to study a floor unless it's something like for today's vision. I had to probably be on my knees at that point to get as low as I got, and then I was looking straight ahead. I was seeing that like how level the floor was. I'm studying this floor from different angles. Yeah, because I was looking at the length of the room. The room was empty. It looked like it had no furniture. No furniture whatsoever. It's a completely bare, old room, like a ruin. But I gather that this place, my instincts just feel that this was not a place for poor people. This was a room of its day, you know. And I'm in the room because I saw the shadow that was cast. So someone is observing, looking at the room. Oh, wow. I'm wondering how I'll be able to connect with this person. How could I connect? Now, that would be spectacular. If I could meet this person, see this person, how could I do that? I don't know who to talk to about things like this. To talk to someone and maybe they can help facilitate me. I mean, not necessarily physically going there, but how could I mentally see the person's face, see who this man is? Yeah, this is yeah. My feeling it's a guy, a man that I saw. Yeah, yeah. Just how, cause see, when I saw the shadow, it wasn't no long hair. So the hair was seemed like it was cut short. You just see a round, like a round head. Yeah, it was a small head, small head, and it had like a long neck. I mean, like not like an ET. I'm not implying anything like an ET, but it had. I mean, I saw it seemed to have a long neck, but a short, round head. At least the shadow it cast. Yeah, I saw there was this distinct long neck, and then a round shaped head. Yeah. Oh wow. How to navigate this? I mean, this is really something. What if we are living other lives? And what if when they dream, what if they're dreaming about me? It goes both ways. What if they're learning how to meditate, when they come out of a sleep and lie still and just relax and see what they see? Do they see me? Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, it was dark. I gather it was dark outside where that person was, because it wasn't like, see, if it was daytime, it would have more sun, light shining through, but it was very faint. It was very, very faint, almost like now, like this natural, the street lights outside. So that's the light that you see, in the room here that I'm physically in right now. It's not completely black. I can see everything that's in my room now. Let's see. Oh, I did it. Got to see a message. I have to visit you in my dream this morning. Yeah, you're in Detroit, Yakov. You're in Detroit. I forget where you said you're from. I think you said Detroit or Chicago. Wow, this is really wild. Very, very wild. Oh, no border, Canada. Wow, you're from Canada. Wow. Are you born in Canada? Yeah, where are you born in Canada? Okay. Okay, you said no. Are you able to share with me where you're born? If it's not too personal. If it's too personal, it's okay. You don't have to say. And also, let's see, on a res in mass. Oh, wow. When you say you mean like a an Indian reservation in Massachusetts, yes or no? Oh wow. Interesting. Interesting. Um, is it too personal to ask? I mean, let me ask, um, let's see. Are you, let's see. It's part of the Mohawk Trail. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know, but I've been to Massachusetts once. Okay. Um, are you of that ethnic group, or you somebody that lived near them? Yes or no? Interesting. Okay. Um, are are both, let's see, are both parents of yours of that ethnic group? But my family tribe is from Virginia. Okay. 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 So you're Virginia. Okay, so you're okay. So your family background's from Virginia, but you're born on Massachusetts, and now you're living in Canada. Is that correct? If I understood right? They said not Canada, the state. Oh, the state borders of it. I see. Oh, I see. Okay. So okay. I'm trying to keep my location somewhere. Okay, no problem. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. Thank you for telling me that because I want to respect people's privacy. Yeah, but yeah, well said. Yeah, what if let's see. On email I'll tell you. Okay. Yeah, my email is on my about page if you want to share information, of that nature. Yeah. Um so are you what do you call, are you part Mohawk? I I sent you message and I didn't get it, didn't get through. Oh, well, that's interesting. Yeah, my email is, oh, I wish I could write my email. Let's see if I can write. I don't think I can do what do you call it? Some top chats, live chat. Let's see. Hido chat. Okay. Okay. I was just trying to navigate on my phone. I'm not able to type in using the phone a response chat. That's interesting. My iPad could do it. Like if I do a live stream on iPad, I could add in type in a text. What do you call it? A chat message. But my phone doesn't seem to be able to do it for whatever reason. But it's spiritofazalea@gmail.com. On my about page, it has that written down. Yeah. Yeah. What else? Yeah, I really would like to find out more about this parallel life. Yeah, especially it's from another country like that. I mean, the novelty. And remember, yeah, I think what day was it? Remember, about, I think it was 2 days ago. Let's see. I got a measure that my content used too much data. Really? I never heard of that. I've never heard of it. I think maybe a a text message. I mean, I've texted somebody. That's weird. Yeah, email is email. I think maybe like if it's a file, like a photo or something like that. Sometimes like it could be too big. Yeah, some files could be too big for an email. Um, so you could like you can break it up in different smaller bits, something like that. Right. 'Cause I remember okay. Oh yes, I tried to send a picture in high resolution. Yeah, yeah. See, yeah. Um, you might have to shrink the size of the file, the photo, to do that. Yeah, files are really tricky. Or even doing a text message. I have a friend that I send text messages, and sometimes some of this stuff it doesn't go through. You have to do it like one photo at a time or something because it's too big. Yeah, sometimes that happens. But yeah, yeah, I like to find out more about it. I think I have a 15. Okay, yeah, yeah. It had to be small. What else now? Yeah, I'm just fascinated. I'm just kind of like trying to process what I saw because I saw the feet. The feet were so clear. It was like, right, it was very um, three-dimensional, the feet. Yeah, it's very, you see the shape and very detailed, very detailed. Like I'm there, I'm looking at the feet. So would would it be something that they're looking at my feet? What if we're doing the same thing? That person's looking at my feet and I'm looking at their feet. Yeah, maybe that's why I like to keep my feet looking good because if someone's going to look at my feet, yeah, I like to keep my feet healthy looking. Yeah. I'm just very amazed with everything. Let's see. I'll tell you, I'm afraid of women with bigger feet than mine. Yeah, this person, it looked bigger than mine. It was a plump feet, plump. It just it looked like a foot that been. I mean, it you didn't see calluses or anything on it, but it's definitely not my feet. It looked a man's what I think it's of a man's foot, but I strongly feel that it's an Asian's foot, an Asian man, and I'm not Asian. I'm not Asian one bit. No Indian. What do you call no Asian blood in me. Just African and European. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was plump, very plump, and either the person bites their toenails or they cut them real short, and they were knobby, like mushroomed out the toes. Ooh, yeah. I didn't like the shape of his feet. Some people have nice feet, and I don't know. I'm acting silly right now. I'm being silly, but those were not my feet. The dream was a night. That dream was a nightmare. No, I didn't. I didn't feel that they were. I didn't think it was a nightmare. It was very calm. I felt. I mean, what I was seeing was a very calm room. The person see. I felt the atmosphere was very soothing. Actually, it was just a very old room. very bare, like they might have stripped everything from the room, so everything was bare. I mean, you didn't see beams or anything like that. Um, I don't know whether the walls were made out of stone, but it just seemed very hard, like a hard wall. Could have been like a stone wall or something. I don't know, but it all seemed like the same type of material to me. It seemed. I mean, I'm not a construction worker. I don't know about things like that. Uh, but yeah, I'm in in touch. The people I feel is in touch. It's interesting. Like the first time I saw flooring, it looked like a place like America. This place was definitely, the feel of it was America, uh, and it was an expensive place. It was a mansion. It was, it was a mansion of some type. Um, if it was a private place, or like a business, then it was formal, kept up very well. It was light color, and I had, I was looking through a device. I think I was looking through a smartphone because I was looking out, I was looking down. I mean, I put the camera all the way to the ground. See again about that floor again. Yeah. And the floor was made out of, I mean, this is outside. Um, these, like these pebbles. And it was one of those driveway that's circular. Like in some resorts, for the cars and the taxis, and it goes in a circular path. So it comes in and out, you know, in a circle like that. And the floor, the ground, was these light color pebble type material. And it's cemented. It's all level, nicely done. It was nicely done. But I'm looking at this. What if what's going? Okay. What I'm thinking now. This is what I'm gathering right now from that vision I had. I've seen those before. Yeah. Everybody have seen those. Those, resorts or some swanky place, rich person's place. It's a big drive. It's a driveway meant for multiple cars to come in, to drop you off at the front door, and then keep on going. Yeah, that's what it was like. Um, it makes sense now. Okay, because when this that the vision of the outdoor scene of the mansion or something, I couldn't see the mansion in detail. I mean, it was there, but I wasn't studying the building. But trying to gather information, and again, fixated with the floor. Um, I'm filming right now on my iPhone. And with the iPhone, you can move it about, you can look at the sky, do a panoramic, view to far left, right, up, down. And that's what I was doing. And I got real low I positioned it real low to the ground to study the ground. And it was that material, that pebbly. What if I was a contract worker studying the ground because I'm going to repair it or something, or maybe I just built it? You know what I'm saying? It would explain why I'm looking like this. I said, why would I need to look at like through a smartphone and look at the environment, look at my surroundings? And to go like an inch off the ground, come on. Well, I'm not, I mean, I'm not, I don't have a floor fetish, but it would make sense if I'm there at that scene, studying the material, because maybe I just built it. It looked new. Everything looked nice, but I couldn't. Everything was like a tight, I I I wasn't seeing so. I was seeing very specific, you know, and it was just for a split second. It wasn't. It wasn't for long. So, uh, what I was doing, I was doing for a purpose. Yeah, and so with today's vision of the floor, so I might be a floor specialist, a ceramic. Yeah, because a lot of everything that I'm seeing has to do with tile flooring and like stoneware, stone and ceramic. Oh yeah, I do like ceramic tiles. I like the rustic looking ones like you have on like on a patio or something like that. Yeah, I do naturally like that. I do, and I like if I have an opportunity to walk barefooted on that, I will have a field day on that. That I would like, yeah, yeah. So if I have my own house, I would love flooring like this. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I really would like that. Yeah, this apartment has wood flooring. Those squares. Yeah. Um, it's just amazing. It's just amazing this reality that I could possibly be a construction worker, contractor. I think, because see, no one else was in the room, in today's room, no one. It was just me. I think I'm the head guy. I, wait a minute. Let me go further. Wait. So I'm trying to put pieces together. Um, Perhaps, let's see. What do you call it? Like what do you call the contractor? Isn't that what you call them? Or a contractor? And I'm design like I design it, and my specialty is flooring. But the other place, well, the person I saw today, the person was a person of color. The feet were uh, similar to my color feet. And again, it's like dark in the room, but a light is shining because around the feet was dark. The feet were illuminated. Yeah, it was like a tan, a brownish tannish color, similar to my color feet, but it was pale. It wasn't like a very black. No, it was pale, a pallor to it. Uh, I mean, maybe I'm too. I mean, um, someone who's working. Maybe I travel. Maybe I travel to different countries. Maybe I travel to places in America or Europe. It could have been Europe too. It was what do you call a Western society? That type of architecture, extremely modern, very modern. And that there it was daytime. The thing with the mansion or the large structure with the round driveway, that was daytime. Very sunny. But the place where I was today, dark time. It was dark, and no one else was around. Yeah, it was just me. So someone that yeah, and the thing that I saw in the daytime, again, I was the only one. The only person there. So maybe I like to go early to the scene to gather information. I mean, I'm just speculating. That's all I'm doing right now, speculating what could be to add a dimensions to this person. Um, I have to get to a site, maybe do the dimensions of it, and just maybe it's like the intro. You just physically go in, just kind of look around real close, see, getting a general synopsis of everything, the lay of the land. And maybe that's why I'm looking so intently. Yeah, and in this other vision, I was in a building. It was, I didn't see anybody there. And again, this one had tiles on the stone, what do you call it, tile? The walls were tile. Like, it looked like granite. And I think they were in squares. Again, I was looking very close at it. And there was a chair, a black chair. Oh, it looked like a chair that I have in my house. Yeah, like a black leather, padded. I don't know why it reminded me of a funeral home because it was dark. I think because it was dark gray. It's like a dark gray, dark chair. Uh, it was neat. I don't know why it reminded me of a funeral home. So maybe I did the work there. Maybe I did the ceramic tiles for the walls there. Again, it was nicely done. Yeah, all the work that I'm looking at, uh, it's really nice. Very, it looked like they took care in doing it. Yeah. So I'm going around in circles right now. But I hope I could get more information about these people, this person, and why I'm fixated about the ground. But I think it's more that not that it's a ground, but because of the material that it's made of, and I'm studying the material of it because I'm gonna maybe repair it. Yeah. So wow, let's see how long I've been on. Wow, over an hour I've been on. Yeah. So I think I should be heading off. Um, yeah, this was a pleasure to do. It's always good to see you, Yakov. Yeah. So I hope you stay safe. How are you with this COVID? Your health is good? Yes or no? Oh, I'm not sure, you might have gone already. Yeah. So if you've already left, that's okay. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Yakov, during this cold stay. You know. So you take care, Yakov, and anyone else who's going to watch this video. And again, your feedback on this video. I know it's a long one. Um, yeah, please give me feedback on what I can do to try to connect with the people somehow, while I'm doing the vision, how I could find out where these places are, who the person is, any information about this. This really is so new to me, so new to me. So I thank you again. Oh, okay. Okay, the stone driver circles is what's called aggregate stone. I'm good. I wear a mask. Okay. Okay. That's good. That's good. Okay. Yeah, I hope yeah, I'm glad that you're doing okay. Okay. Yeah. I I don't wear a mask really. I mean, in my building, I live in an apartment building, and any common area, we have to have something on. So if I go in the laundry room or I'm leaving the building, when I'm still in the building, I have to wear something. But once I go through those doors, I pull off my mask. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I do. I need air. But my health is good. My health is very good. Um, I'm going to start a new type of diet. Um, intermittent fasting. Um, I did it for one day already. Yeah, um, in the morning I'm going to have my beverage, my elixir. It's a has vitamins, minerals, proteins, like that. A blend of different herbs, and I'm going to drink this. It's like a liter of it. I drink that for my initial boost, and I will be taking my MCT oil for the brain because even though like I'm not going to be eating a lot of meats right now, um, but I still your brain still needs oils and fats. So the coconut oil or my MCT oil, because you need to material for the brain. Okay, I befest this morning is chocolate cocoa puffs with oat milk. Okay, okay. What time is it at your time? What time is it? Right now it's 5:53 a.m. Oh, okay, so it's the same. Okay, so we're at the same time zone. Okay, that's good. That's good. So yeah, yeah, so I'm gonna be going and yeah, so I'm gonna have the drink in the morning, in a few minutes. Um, and then I have my dinner, a full dinner until I'm full, except I don't turn my clock back. Okay, okay. So yeah, so I'll be eating dinner at nighttime. Yeah, I learned of this. I'm just learning about intermittent fasting, and it's supposed to promote wellness. I don't believe in starving myself. If you're really hungry, you better eat something. Yeah, I started to get hungry around like a 4 p.m. But yeah, you make sure you get your fluids, teas. You could sweeten it with stevia. That's what I've been using for a sweetener. I try to avoid sugars of any kind. Sugars. Processed sugar. Um, Yeah, and then I'll probably eat around 6 p.m. today, a whole meal. I couldn't eat all of my food yesterday. I was so stuffed. Yeah, I had two sweet potatoes. Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, okay, nice, nice. That's nice sweetness. Yeah. I had two, uh, not sweet potato. I had two yams. I had steamed them, string beans, three eggs, and I couldn't eat it all. I could only eat like one and a half eggs. I was stuffed. The yams made me, yeah, they actually tasted good. I had it steamed for like an hour and 10 minutes. Yeah, first I put in like a double boiler to steam the potatoes, and then after that first hour, I threw in the string beans, had it and the eggs, the whole eggs, and I placed them all together, put the cover on and waited, that's right, 12 minutes. I took everything out and ate it. Yeah, I was too stuffed. So tonight I made brown rice with two grains in it. I blended them. I used this black lentils and yellow split peas. I blended them together and I cooked it together with the brown rice. So I'll have that. and the leftover yams and the eggs. Oh, and I had nuts and a grapefruit. Yeah. So that's what I'll have tonight. I think I'll eat around 6 o'clock or five. Depends. If I'm too hungry, if I really get hungry, I'll just eat dinner a little earlier. Yeah, it's this type of new type of eating is for your body to use up all your stores, like how to say, like you want to use up your body's fat fat tissue. You don't want your muscle tissue. You want the fat tissue. So when you prolong it, your meals in between, and you limit the calories. I didn't count the calories, but I just kind of speculate what I was eating. It's not like going to be like a hundred, like millions of calories. Yeah, but I should use a calculator. I do have an app that I should be able to calculate how many calories I eat. This person utilized like 1,500 calories. Yeah. So you're minimizing the amount of calories, but you're getting your nutrients with your elixir that you take in the morning. I'm going to try it for, hopefully, I'll see how it goes for like a week or something like that, see how I feel. And, if I feel I'm getting good results, I'll keep on. But yeah, I did hear, like, you don't, especially when you get older, I'm now in my 50s. You don't need as many calories, but you need nutrients. You need micronutrients like your minerals, vitamins. You need those because your body, as you get older, it's harder to absorb it. So you need more of that, but you need less calories to do things. Yeah. So with that all being said, I know I said a lot today. It was always fun to hear from you. Yeah, it's been a while. Centrum Silver for yeah, yeah. I've taken that before. Yeah, I've taken a brand that was 50 and over. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I have a zinc what do you call it? Zinc supplements. Oh yeah, I heard zinc and copper. But I don't take it every day because it tastes nasty. Well, the zinc, I have the tablets, but I have yeah, they took the zinc from this COVID. Yeah. I got some months ago. Maybe I might have purchased my zinc. Oh, brother, it could have been 5 months ago or more. Yeah. So I do have my zinc tablets. I don't take it every day. Oh, and I also have my iron. I need iron. I am anemic. I've always been anemic, but I don't like taking it. Tastes nasty. But yeah, I'll try to take it today actually in the morning. Yeah. If you find a unique silver spoon, all you have to do is lick it and you have colloidal silver. Okay. Okay, I could probably funny, funny. Yeah. Yeah, good morning, viewer, other viewer. Yeah. I'm just about to mosey along now. Oh, it's true. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's good to know, colloidal silver. Yeah, I know some people make the colloidal silver, and yeah, that I saw it at the. Yeah, I went to the health food store two days ago. That's right. Yeah, I went out 2 days ago to get it. Yeah. So again, I'm going to be moseying along here. It's always fun to talk to you, Yakov. Until next time soon, and yeah, um, I'll keep you posted with my visions and stuff like that. Have to be careful when you make it, the particles are too big and you. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, there was this Caucasian fellow, American guy from the South. He took too much colloidal silver and he turned blue. And all the neighbors hate him now because he's a colored man. Yeah, and but I kid you not, they ostracize him because he's colored. Yeah, those racist, yeah, racist community because he's blue. He's not a white man anymore. I can't believe that's stupid. That's really stupid. Oh well. Yeah. So Yakov, you take care, and your other viewers there. I wish you a very good morning. I think I'm going to stay at home today because I went out early yesterday. Yeah, you saw what I did yesterday. I went out. Yeah, I went out. Yeah. Okay, be safe and protect your health. Yeah, I want to protect my health and everything. And maybe yeah, I have to put up laundry. Yeah, I did my laundry 2 days ago, uh, and I didn't put them away. So I have to put them up today. And I think I'll take it easy today. Just stay at home with the guys and my little dogs. Peace, love, and joy, guys and gals. Enjoy your day. And let me know about your visions that you have if you've been practicing my method of seeing visions when you awaken from a deep sleep or dreaming. You keep your eyes closed, stay still, and just relax and have your eyes closed, and you may start seeing visions of being a particular person, being at a place. Try it and discover maybe you are living a parallel world somewhere, or maybe it's just your past life. Who knows? So take care and enjoy. And those of you who want to support me on my channel, you can PayPal me. My link is on my channel on the top right of my banner of Spirit Journey channel. Click on it and follow the prompts. Any amount would be greatly appreciated, and I thank you in advance for your precious gift. Yes, I thank you all. Please, okay, I'll look at the email. Peace, love, and joy to you. Bye bye.